Okay, so yeah, I mean, I just I guess I was kind of covering oh my aversion to organized religions, and you don't need it. You don't need. I mean, you have it, and if that's your portal, and that's where you feel you want to be, then just love it what you're at and be thankful, but always be grateful. Be grateful for the life that you have here. And return your love. You can return it through deeds you do for your neighbors and for others around you. Yeah, so, but anyway. And then I started hearing, through these psychic mediums, and they'd be talking about stuff on the other side. Saint Michael, Saint Raphael, uh, all the, Gabriel, all these saints. You know the names. A lot of them I didn't, but so they're out there. That's what they tell me. So now this is just hearsay for me. I'm listening to what people are saying. People would know far more than I do about this stuff. I'm learning stuff all the time. I didn't start really learning about this stuff till maybe about 5 years ago. I'm 82 now, so I was late 70s. But you know what? It did provide an opportunity. I mean, I just doing a little diversion here. I'm sorry. I don't want to get far away from the discussion of religion in our society. But yeah, well, yeah. You just hear him talk about ascended masters. These would be these high spiritual beings that be on the other side, and they might be people that would guide you and help you. And based upon recountings from other mediums, psychics, and so forth, people, spiritual people, they talk in terms of specific entities that help them, names and everything, and they recognize right there when they're there. And I think, wow, that is cool stuff. Oh, I'm not that. No, I don't do that. I mean, I can't do that. I mean, so far. But I know they're there, and they respond back to me. I have never been good in foreign languages. Maybe that's the point. I don't know. That's a metaphor for the problem or issue. But I could never. I mean, so far, I've had responses, signs that I would ask a question and a sign would come up to say, or like my spirit guide, I was informed the name of is Astra, and there is no gender in the spiritual world. There could just, as was explained, so it could be a feminine energy or it could be a masculine energy or somewhere in between. Because, because there would be no reason to have specific sex genders because sex doesn't exist in the universe. It's like not in that kind. I mean, maybe I don't know. Yeah, this would be interesting. I'm going to ask about that. Yeah, I mean, I know physiologically, it's not a requirement, and maybe it'd be superfluous to anything else. It's like, yeah, well, maybe it's like when you're in heaven, you're like in a state of constant orgasm. It's like that feeling it. Well, just whole body just gets jazzed up. Maybe that is. Maybe that's a connection from the spirit world. That's a connection everybody gets, or everybody has a capacity to get. But the specific nerve that's hit, that sends it, that trips a message. It's like, ooh, it's a beautifully designed system. Beautifully designed system, yeah. So anyway, I started hearing about these conversations about ascended masters and Yogananda. In fact, I read this a biography of a yogi, or autobiography of a yogi by Yogananda, and I bought it on digital. I read it when we were visiting family in China. We were there for 2 months, and internet is like non-existent for, unless you have some really sophisticated equipment, because you can't access the the websites to even check my email and stuff like that are prohibited by China. So. One time I went there and I had this. I had set up with one of these VPNs, and I was able to. But after that, I don't know. If things just get. Yeah, it's never been consistent. Never been consistent. And maybe actually the first year I went there may have been the best in my memory. Yeah, but I'm not sure. I can't remember for sure anymore. But it was kind of shitty that way. Internet. But it forces you. Yeah, I think I read 5 digital books in that 2 months. It's wonderful that way. Yeah, so, Ascended Masters. What we're talking about, Ascended Masters. And, the typical ones, like Buddha, Yogananda, and other famous, super spiritual monks and these people of different religions. Buddhist. Sick. All the Eastern religions. Most of those, the originating religion mostly was Hindu, and it branches from there, yeah. But anyway, so hearing these different ascended masters, one of it was Jesus, and like Mary was another one of these, and they kept talking about that, and I thought, and they said, because they were just coming to you because that's what your religion may have prepared you for, so you to relate to it, and that might be a part of it. I don't know. But then I hear more precisely defined, characterizations for Jesus as a person, and what he did when he walked on this earth. Because now, and it's like, this is one of these people that you encounter, these spirits on the other side that come forward to help you. And he's that Jesus, the same Jesus that walked Earth. On the Earth, planet Earth, and he explained a lot of the way he explains like that period of time from the time he's like the last incident recorded was like a 12-year-old, and the next time he's like 32 or whatever, like 20 years later. He was in India, traveling throughout, studying with Buddha masters or something like that. These Buddhist teachers. And so now it's like, okay, at first I started to kind of reject it. Because that was my own mentality, because, I really like those programs that put down Christianity, religion and, atheists. And I was like, it's not because I didn't believe in a God, but I didn't believe in what this religious stuff was doing to us as a society, as a civilization. So it just turned me against stuff. In the principal character in Christianity is Jesus. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ! I just did it antagonistically. It's like the throwbacks, and anger. It's like a disappointment to me of what Christianity is, not what it says it wants to be, but what it is, what you see. And of course you rebel back and you push back, maybe against those who are innocent of these things. These are not things that come out of this person's heart. So then it's like this, so I said, oh, okay. So now I started backing back a little bit. So I mean, on an occasion or two, I've reached out to Jesus, the character that this ascended master, the one that people report hearing and appearing before them. I said, yeah, show yourself to me. Yeah, I believe you. Thank you. Yeah, forgive me for all that. Your use against you, your name even, yeah, for sure. With anger, it was misdirected from, lack of information and knowledge in my brain. Yeah, so, yeah, this is going to, it's going to go, okay, that's it there. Oh, yes, that's better, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. I hope so. I don't know. Anyway, so now, so it's made me a little bit softer on this Christianity thing, but it's still a conundrum for me. But it, I think when the right thing is there, because I do ask for that. I really do miss that companionship, the company of other people, who share a common spirit. Share a common spirit. Yeah, so. Yeah, he was probably maybe Neil was probably, he was being tagged by the booze he was drinking. Maybe he didn't realize he'd done that. Oh, just a little inside joke. Yeah, I might approach him about that. See what was, yeah, or maybe not. I don't know. Let me think about it.